Hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new series on the channel. As you can see, I am right now being chased. Luckily I am in a tree, so I do believe we are quite safe. But yeah, we got a brand new series on this channel, where this little guy is gonna be following me around basically all the time. Now we got the thing saying that I need to cut down some wood right now. That's because of course this is a brand new world, but I think it is a smart thing to first of all run away a little bit from him. Luckily he's not too fast, so I should be able to outrun him quite easily, but he will forever be coming after me in this series. So yeah, that's of course a little scary, at least if you know what he does, that becomes scary, because yeah, this is a brand new series, as I said, on this channel. And what it's all about is this snail is going to be chasing me. It's an immortal snail, so it can literally not die. And it is chasing me to touch me. And the moment it touches me, I will die and the series will end. So the big rule with this series is, if the snail ever gets to me, touches me, then I do end the series at that point, which is of course not what we want here. So my whole goal here, my objective, is to get away from him. Now, as with every series I have on this series, or on this channel, we have a couple of rules set in place. They will be down in the description. I will be going over a couple of them, not all of them, but yeah, there's a couple of rules with this series, like always. So yeah, if you are interested in that, you can check that out in the description. But I think first things first, we are just gonna try and get away quite a lot here from the immortal snail for now. Hopefully get some distance between the two of us, and then I can kind of play Minecraft a little normally. But yeah, this series is of course going to be very different from all the other ones, because we are never really going to settle in this world. Since the snail is chasing us, I cannot really make a base or anything like that, because then he will quite easily catch up to me. So yeah, that is a big thing. Now, before I get into any other of the details, I want to give a huge shout out to the person who made this mod pack. The link to the video and to the mod will be down in the description, because yeah, I did not make this myself and it's really cool. So yeah, big shout out to them. If you want to play this yourself, you can go through those links. I definitely recommend watching the YouTube video about it as well, since yeah, that person does explain everything quite nicely what is in here. So yeah, definitely a big shout out to them. But outside of that, what my big goal is in this series is to defeat the King Snail. Now what that is, I don't have to explain yet, that's quite far away, but that is like the big goal in this series for me. And of course to not die to the immortal snail. Now dying itself is allowed, or I do allow in this series, so let's say I die from fall damage or something like that, that's fine, I don't mind that, then I can still continue with the series. But if the snail touches me, then it does end, so that's the big rule. Now, also a bit different between all the other series on this channel, these videos will be a bit shorter. They're only going to be around 20 to 25 minutes each, but there will be daily uploads of this one. So basically, yeah, there's going to be one each and every day instead of 2 a week, and there will be a bit shorter, but more volume, so to say. So yeah, I thought I would change it up a little bit in that way, just to see whether or not people like that, and I thought that would be quite fun with a series like this. Now this is of course going to be quite a limited series, since there's a big goal at the end of the series, and there's also a chance for me to just have to end it abruptly at some point. I wouldn't know. So this is going to be a limited series. It's yeah, I don't know how long it's going to take, but yeah, that's why it's a bit different than everything else. But I think we should be fine for quite some time with this snail. As I said, he is quite slow, so it's not like it's going to be quite easy for him to catch up. We also found like a beautiful biome here, by the way, I just have to say. I mean, there's emeralds right there in the ground. I mean, there's no real animals up here, as far as I can see, except for that horse, which, I mean, a horse is actually quite a good idea. But yeah, that means I do not have food right now, but that's fine. But yeah, this is like a really great biome we just happen to be spawning next to, because there's like all these kinds of ores all over the place here that I can really easily just pick up, so that's nice. Now, I do have some other goals outside of defeating the King Snail. I also want to, for example, defeat the Ender Dragon. I think that could be quite cool. And since this is in 1.20. There's a couple of things I don't really have access to in the other series. Things like the Warden and I don't know what they all introduced in the new versions. The Childs are not in this version yet. But you know, maybe messing around with the Warden would be quite fun in this series as well. You know, like have a little bit of a normal Let's Play as well. There just happens to be a snail chasing me at all time, which I also, you know, have to keep in mind. But I think that could be quite fun. Let's see, I don't think the snail is anywhere near here near us yet. Luckily he does make a little noise. You can hear that, the little sloppy noise, kind of like a slime noise, I think. So that's nice. It does give me a little warning when he's close. But yeah, as I said, we are not gonna ever have a base in this world. Because then the snail can easily catch up to us. So we're gonna at least be going in circles. And maybe... Oh, there's a pillar outpost right there. Let's see. We might go in circles at some point. You know, if there's a lot of good stuff in some certain areas, then we might stay there a bit, but just circle around it so that the snail doesn't actually get the chance to touch me. Or we will just forever be free roaming in this world. That's kind of the idea here. But yeah, I think that is going to be quite fun. I mean, in the other two series, the main series that we have on this channel, which is of course the normal Minecraft series and the Skyblock series, I already do a lot of building. So I don't think it's a bad idea to have a series where we basically do not do any building at all, since, you know, it's kind of useless to do that. So yeah, I think this is gonna be a fun little switch up. Now I will say this already, these videos are gonna be quite pre-recorded by like a long shot. Because otherwise I might not be able to guarantee that there's a daily one coming out, since, you know, I cannot guarantee being always able to actually record the video every day. So that does mean that by the time that this video gets uploaded, I've already recorded a lot more. So, you know, I do appreciate comments and stuff like that, but probably a comment about a tip or something like that will probably be way too late. Oh, he is there. Let's see, we'll dodge. There we go. Hit him. Dodge. Oh, there's another one. Okay. That's not good. But luckily I do. Oh, whoa, he was fast. I did not expect him to be there already. There we go. Alright. Let's see. We got some carrots in here. Some cool stuff. Alright, alright. Nothing too bad. This is some nice stuff for a beginner, I guess. I would have appreciated some arrows with that, but hey, shouldn't complain. Okay, just a quick little run over here. I don't think there's much other interesting stuff for me here, so we're gonna just leave that for now. Now, I'm way too scared of mining as of right now, because, you know, it's a lot easier for the snail to catch up on me when I'm down in a cave than when I'm up in the surface. Because, you know, let's say he's like right here, I can easily just run away. But if I'm down in a cave, there might not be an easy exit for me. Ooh, there is a village all the way over there. I think we're gonna go over there. I'm also gonna kill these sheep to hopefully get enough wool, just in case I don't reach the village by the time it gets to be nighttime. I'm for some reason a little bit laggy. I don't really know what's up with that. I'm hoping it's nothing too bad. Maybe it's because it's a new world. I don't know. But yeah, maybe it's gonna be nighttime before I reach the village. So I do want to be able to have a bed before that, because I feel like sleeping through the nights is going to be quite a smart thing to do here. But yeah, daily uploads, I think that's going to be quite cool. This does mean that on, well, the Mondays... No, not Mondays. What is it? Oh my goodness. Okay, this is lag. This is not me, okay? What is it? Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Saturdays and Sundays, I believe, is the schedule of the other videos. That does mean that we will be having double uploads on those days, so that's cool. Yeah, I guess if you really enjoy my videos, that's quite cool, right? So yeah, on those, this series will not interrupt the other series or anything like that. Oh my goodness, I'm really quite laggy. You know what? We're gonna... Oh, I don't even know what that is. We're gonna tone down the render distance a little bit. We don't need that much render distance, and I think it's making me lag a little bit. I don't know. This is the first time messing around with mods really for me, so yeah, I don't know what's going on. But anyway, we're gonna go up to the village, and then we're gonna, of course, steal some stuff from there. Now, don't be worried, just because my render distance is at 12, that doesn't mean the snail is unloaded. I'm pretty certain the snail is like loading his own chunks, and I can get up to 1,000 chunks away before it actually becomes a problem and he doesn't get loaded anymore. So we should be fine on that perspective. It's not like I'm gonna be running so far away from the snail that he is not gonna be able to do anything anymore, which is good. I mean, there's probably some sorts of way to trap the snail as well, something like that, but I feel like that would just not be fun. I mean, the whole point of this mod is to kind of, you know, have him as a challenge there, and if I just trap him, that sounds really quite boring. So even if there is a way, I'm pretty certain the maker, oh hey, look at that, made a way to prevent it. Let's quickly go ahead and sleep through our first night though, and drink a bit of my yogurt, of course. There we go. As always on this series, we do have a bit, or on this channel, we do have a bit of drinking yogurt. But yeah, I'm pretty certain the... Oh, he is there. He is there. Okay. Whoa, how did he get there? I think he might have some capability of teleporting and stuff as well. I did not expect that though. Oh my goodness. Okay, that scared me a little bit. I mean, he's still quite slow. I think if he gets too far away, he might be able to teleport to me, which we just saw. Because there's no way he was actually that fast. And he is now coming for me again. Of course, as I said, he is quite slow. And I kind of wanted to kill that iron golem, but I think I'm gonna not do that right now, because I don't trust it. So yeah, there we go. We're gonna go over here. I think he might teleport to me whenever I unload the chunk he is in. Maybe that's how it works. I don't know the exact details of everything in this mod, if I'm being fully honest. But if that is how it works, then the fact that I just put my render distance down kind of made it easier for him to catch up on me. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do a bit of my a bit of research on that, and see if I can make my frames a bit better through some other way, and then put the render distance up again, because I of course don't want it to be that he is teleporting all of the time. That kind of defeats the point of him being a snail. But yeah, for now we're fine. You can hear him coming, so it's whatever. But now you can really see why we can just not ever settle down, because then boom bam, there's the snail. I mean, yeah, it's just not gonna happen. I thought I would have enough time to loot that village, but hey, whatever. You can slowly see it coming. That's great. I mean, I can probably loop her back around to the village in a second if I want to, because of the fact that I've lured him so far in this direction. Which I think I will do, just to get that iron golem still. I mean, I already have a good amount of iron here, but still, you know, a little extra wouldn't hurt here. Oh, there's even more iron here, my goodness. My goodness. Now, as I said, or as the whole title suggests, the snail is immortal. There's no way of me killing him. At least not in the form he is in right now. Okay, one more, and now I do need to leave. I don't trust that. We'll loop back around to this area in a second as well. We'll go to the village, do a bit more looting there. Then by the time he gets to the village, I will go back to this place and do a bit more looting here. I think that's a nice way of doing it. This is what I meant with looping around areas. This just, yeah, gives me the chance to still loot stuff while being in one place. Let's see, the iron gun was somewhere here. There we go. I guess this will work. He's not gonna reach me, no? Okay, nice. And this should be an easy job to be done. There we go. And with that we will make our water bucket, because I think a water bucket is gonna be very useful in this series. There we go, and we'll put it in that spot, because I have a little hotkey to that one. And nice. Alright, I don't know the exact location of the snail right now. Don't know how far along it has gotten. But I think I'm just gonna stand out in the open here, so that I can see it coming quite easily. I don't see a name tag yet, so we should be fine here. Let's go ahead and make our first normal furnace. There we go. And we'll start... Oh no, there he comes. Okay. I'm not gonna start smelting right here. I want to smelt as much as I can in one go. So we're actually gonna loop back around to this place. And then when I'm over there, I'm gonna mine iron and smelt iron at the same time. Be nice and efficient. Now, my first goal here is of course gonna be to get a bit of armor going and stuff like that, because I don't want to die in this world. Dying is gonna be a big struggle. Because if I die, I mean, yeah, then I do lose a lot of progression, since I kind of don't have a spawn point to wherever I am in the world. I could be circling around the spawn at all times, but that sounds a bit boring. So this is kind of hardcore, just not fully. Like, I didn't want to make it hardcore just in case I do die. That would be a little bit silly. But if I do die, I will probably lose all of my progress. So it's semi-hardcore at this point, but that's fine, right? And I want to get, yeah, just good armor, everything like that, and I will try to be as careful as I can in this series, not to die in stupid ways, as I have done multiple times in the past with other series. Just because, you know, I need to stay alive in this one. Let's see, I'm gonna mine that iron over there for now. Lure him in this direction a little bit so that he doesn't actually go to my furnace. And then in that time, hopefully a bit of iron will have been smelted for me. Now, yeah, as said, I have some sub-goals, some goals that I would like to achieve, but it doesn't matter as much. Things like, I would like to achieve killing the Ender Dragon. I think that will be fun. Getting, hold on, let's see, carrots we will never need. Alright, I can hear him coming now. We'll move away. But yeah, killing the Ender Dragon, I think that will be fun. I want to get full netherite armor, maybe even tools, just because why not? It's always also quite cool and fun. And I don't know, at this point I haven't fully decided on all of my goals yet. I mean, this is just episode 1, so I didn't want to rush ahead too much just yet. Let's see, we'll make this and that. There we go, and now it's time to move again. There we go, alright, bye buddy, bye bye. We're gonna move away from you for a little bit again. And for now, I'm just gonna do a bit of iron gathering. I feel like I'm a bit too close right now to him still, but... Oh, I can hear him coming, Alright, I need to not do those kinds of jokes. It would be very unfortunate if we were to die in episode 1. How is this here without a portal? I have never seen this without a portal. What? Is this just... Okay, I think it's probably bugged. Probably bugged out while loading in. That's what I'm gonna assume here. But yeah, we're gonna just for now focus on getting stacked up a little bit and putting some distance in between the two of us. Although I am a bit scared of that teleportation power right now. Now I don't know what will happen when I, for example, go down in a big cave. Because, like, you know, he will have to follow and stuff, but let's say I mine through a tunnel and then I block the tunnel off. What happens then, you know? Then he can kind of not, like, yeah, get to me unless he teleports on me, but I don't think that is a possibility for him. So then, you know, is he going to be able to break blocks? I'm pretty certain he will be able to break blocks, but yeah, I don't know. I'm interested to see how that is all going to work. Okay, we definitely have some distance between us now, and he's not teleporting, so I'm gonna smelt purely to smelt right now. And I'm gonna set up my inventory a little bit here. So we are gonna make a sword out of iron, so why not? I'm gonna throw out the old tools here. This one can stay. We're also gonna smelt up some more food here that I've been gathering slowly but surely. There were not really that many hay bales in the village, unfortunately, but hey, I think for a start we got a pretty decent amount of food already. Like, this is quite a nice loadout in terms of food. We'll just use this, why not? It's not really all that useful. String, I think, is gonna be nice. Wool, I also don't want to throw out just yet. Got the crossbow, emeralds, I mean, why not? I think getting something like a silk touch pickaxe and then also what's it called, an ender chest would be really nice. I mean, shulker boxes in general will be nice because of course I'm always moving around, so I need to be careful with my items or with my inventory management. But I think getting yeah, shulker boxes and stuff and ender chests, that's gonna be really sweet. So we're gonna kind of speedrun to the end. I'm not gonna speedrun defeating King Snail because that's probably not too difficult to do quite quickly. But it's not, like, it's my goal, but it's not my priority. I first want to have a little bit of fun in this build, right? I don't want to just defeat the snail as fast as possible, because that sounds a bit boring to me. So yeah, I want to have a bit of fun, but we are gonna try and go as quickly as possible to the nether and to defeat the ender dragon and stuff like that. Just because otherwise inventory management is gonna be quite painful. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now. Now, unfortunately, there's not really any iron in the ground here, but that's whatever. I'm kind of iffing about, I think I should make iron armor at this point, even though, you know, we're probably gonna upgrade quite soon to better armor. But I think it's still smarter to at least have a little bit. Alright, there is our buddy. He is coming now. So he does have quite some pace. He's not super slow, to be fair. I expected him to be a little bit slower, if I'm being honest. So yeah, we're gonna be able to cook up a little bit more of everything here. But we're gonna have to move now. So let's just start working on that. There we go. And there we go. Alright, that gave us a little bit of a head start. A little bit of time to at least smelt our items up a bit and make some good amount of food. So that was definitely time well spent, so to say. Time well spent. And now we're gonna put a bit more distance in between the two of us. Now we got a desert here. I would like a desert temple. I think that's gonna be quite nice. As I said, I think structures are gonna be the big thing in this series. Oh, there's a mesa there. Oh, they do have quite overpowered chests in that every now and then with the whatever they're called. I don't know, the mine shafts. Yeah, mine shafts. But yeah, I think structures are gonna be the big play, since I can kind of easily get in and get out quite quickly. And there's no real way for him to corner me. And look at that, there's a desert temple right there. We're gonna quickly go ahead and sleep again and drink a bit more of my yogurt, of course. And there we go. And actually, I'm also gonna end this first episode right here. I know it is quite short, but that's how these episodes are gonna be, because yeah, they're only gonna be 20 minutes. So don't worry, next episode will come out tomorrow for you. So yeah, I'm gonna end the episode right here. Next episode we're gonna go into the desert temple. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this first episode of this brand new series. I don't want to do the outros and the intros too long, because then the snail gets time to catch up on me. So yeah, oh, there he is. Okay, we're gonna walk away in a little line right here. As I said, I do hope you enjoyed this new series. And I'll see you all in the next episode tomorrow. So for now, thank you all very much for watching, and a goodbye.